Scorpio, how you doing? Now you might find it weird that I'm in a van, and it's 2:30. I'm hearing Haley or Henry the Hoover, someone that either takes a lot of cocaine or drugs or something being involved. Maybe a cleaner, someone that is cleaning, or the name Tina. So Henry the Hoover is a brand that someone that you use if you're a cleaner. So that would also be like industrial cleaning and stuff. So I don't know why, something that might need industrial cleaning, or you're having some sort of work that is done around the house, something that's being cleaned or renovated, or I don't know, it could be anything on the house, but I'm picking up like workmen that are coming to the house and maybe doing some renovations or something, and it will be like industrial, so there will be parts of brick or whatever. I don't know if you guys in America have mainly wood, right? But in the UK we have brick, and industrial hoovers will clean all that up. So I'm picking up that something might be coming up for you that is industrial, okay, and it requires like cleaning or deep cleaning or something like that. Like it could be a suit and tie or something that you need properly cleaning or something. But whatever it is, they're saying that it involves water and cleaning. I don't know what the message is. There may not be one there for everybody. You could even do this as a living, okay, or this person does, but something about that it needs cleaning up, cleaning out, something is blocked, okay. So whatever that might be, Trevor, Tracy, Treacle, but whatever that might be for you, they're saying that it needs cleaning out because it's blocked, and you need it replacing because it's blocked. So it could be anything on a car, on a house, anything like that. But whatever it is, the message is that it's blocked, and then it needs either replacing or cleaning, okay? So take it as you will. Now you can watch this as a life path 4, an Aries or Scorpio, okay? So let's see, could even be your aura, could even be Rita, who knows? Something needs cleaning, right? Might even be your knob, who knows? Clean yourself up. Okay, so they're saying, okay, so when I go off on a rant, Anthony, but could be drugs, someone needs to get clean, okay? Could be that, could be drink, drugs, alcohol, yeah, blah, 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 cigarettes and alcohol, Liam Gallagher. So Liam or G or anybody from Manchester or up that way. So let's see. So it could be drinking. Somebody that drinks quite a lot, and I need to clean my act up. Scorpio. So I'm in the van. It's 2:30 in the morning. I can't really sleep, so I thought, you know what? I'm just going to do a few cards. So Scorpio. Anything for Scorpio? So the Knight of Pentacles, Scorpio. So it's like an idea that you've got that you might be leaving someone, or you've just started something very fresh. If you've just started something with someone new, then it's one step at a time. This person's cautious this time. Okay, so they're saying this time. So this time around, if you have reunited with someone, or from Man United or Manchester, but if you reunited with somebody, this is like taking it very slow, one step at a time, and see how it goes. But I'm not rushing straight back into anything. Some of you might be single and you're on your own, and you're like, look, I might have a few options, I might be browsing around, but basically I'm not rushing into a relationship, right? Now, this is also for some of you where it's one step away from the person that you don't want to be with anymore. You're just taking it slowly in the opposite direction. Some of you are thinking about a new career. There is something coming up for you around work and stuff like that, and you are kind of thinking, right, what do I do about my job? Okay, do I want to continue to do the one that I'm doing, or do I want to look for something new? Would it be more lucrative, or the name Luke or Loki? Okay, Loki. But it's kind of like this, I'm thinking about doing something else. If I was to do something else, what would that be? Do I want to stay in the same job, or do I want a new one? But if you are looking for a new one, this would mean that you are browsing the internet, papers, whatever it is that you do, but you would be looking and browsing and just kind of like, well, I'm sort of looking out there. I'm kind of putting my feelers out, seeing and waiting for something to come back. But as far as I know at the moment, I might be okay with money. I'm not really worried about it that much, to the point where I've got to rush into something. So I'll basically just look around for whatever it is. Me, it's a new van. This van is knackered, bruv. I've got a light on here that says check injectors, and it's got nothing to do with the injectors. It's actually the ECU that needs replacing. So it's like that, okay? It needs replacing. But do I want to buy a new van, or do I want to keep this one and fix it? Whichever way around it is, Scorpio, it's something to do with your work and your career, and something that you have to make a decision on eventually, okay? So your second card out at the moment is the Queen of Swords. So this is basically looking around, asking questions, okay, being assertive, wondering what direction do I want to go in, blah, blah, blah. Some of you, when it comes to your mother or anything like that, there might be a slight amount of feeling guarded and protecting myself. If you have just got with somebody, and someone's just about to pull up right next to me. I don't know why they do that. This car park is so fucking big that they have to decide to park right next to me. But here, this is pretty much like, okay, if we have just got back together, okay, if you have just got back together with somebody, this is taking it very slowly, because it might be where, you know what, I'm not just fully going to let you straight into my life and open up my heart and open up the floodworks and everything, and I'm just going to let you straight in, and we're just going to go back to normal, and we're going to forget the past and everything. No. This air sign energy here could be a Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter in air, okay, and it might be where I'm a little bit more analytical now, and there are certain things that you need to get done before anything goes any further. I need to get to know you a little bit more, if it's someone new, or if it's someone that you've just reunited with. It would be, you're not going to be doing the same things that you did before. And if you think that you are, then you can think again, Jen. Anybody's got J in their name. Okay, but like, you know, you can think again. We're not just going to be rushing straight back into stuff. The Queen of Swords can be anybody that is slightly like medical or anything like that, that there are certain things that you need to change about your life before I go letting you in. So you need to look at that, because it could be counseling, relationship therapy, counseling, blah, 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 so on and so forth, right? Some of you might actually be doing this as a living, or looking into doing something like this for a living, is what I'm picking up for you, where it would be about counseling people, talking to people, public stuff here. Scorpio, what's Scorpio got coming up? Oh, some kind of hidden desire. I don't know if there's a third party of somebody that's hiding a person away from someone else. Because this is kind of like, well, I'm single, but I'm not telling you anything about my life. Okay, I've got secrets. Okay. Because it could be where I've met someone new and I don't want to speak to them and I don't want to know. So I'm not speaking to anybody. But it can also be where like someone could be telling the truth or lying, and it's like, well, I really don't know whether they're telling the truth or not. They've told me that they are. Well, great. If they have, I know. They've told me that they're not, but I still don't quite know. Is it a Pisces? A not, if I say not. But it's like, I really don't know if they are or not, or Shah or Charlotte. But I really don't know if they are or not. Right. So it's this very... where I think I have to use my intuition, and I'm sure that I'm right, but I'm still not sure to be sure. Someone from Ireland, right? It's also this person here, they love to be private, which means I don't want anybody knowing that we're in a commitment. If it's old, I don't want anybody to know that we're talking. I don't want my family to know. I don't want my friends to know. I don't want to go exclusive. Okay, I don't want the internet to know and blah, blah, blah. Please don't talk about this in front of anybody else. I really don't want anybody else to know, right? So it's kind of like this air of privacy that is between you and this person, okay? Okay, could be so. Let's see. Okay. Scorpio. Oh, 3 of Swords, Scorpio. Heart, I just died in your arms tonight. It must have been something you said. I could have walked away. I should have walked away. There's some sort of hidden third energy here. Hidden. Which means that if you're asking this person, you may not be 100% sure that they still have a connection with their past. They've either 1, just reunited with them, or 2, they're thinking about their past. They can't quite move on. Now, this might be you, okay? Don't forget, a reflection of karma is within you. So if you do 1-to-1, 1-to-1 does 1 back to you. So if there are 3, and you keep secrets from 1, you'll find another one that keeps secrets from you, okay? So there's kind of this non-exclusive, don't really know, unsure. I might also be hiding secrets and not really telling and revealing everything about myself and airing my dirty washing out on public and online, and so may they, okay? Because 2 is also a mirror, that's what I'm saying. 2 is a mirror of you, alchemy, Natalie, right? But it is a mirror of reflection of karmic energy. Now, karmic energy, lo and behold, what any other dickhead may or may not kind of try to portray to you online is, okay, say you're in a commitment and you split up because of reasons that, say, the female doesn't like about the male. You're not doing this, you're not doing that, you don't never do this certain thing that I really want, right? The female and the male will split up. The female goes off, meets someone, and what they wanted from you, say, they don't get it with you, but they get that from someone else 10 times more than they wanted. So they're like, oh God, I wanted all of this from you, but you never give me it. I split up with you, I met someone, and now I realise that what I wanted from you, I got 10 times more from someone I didn't want it from, right? Say if you don't speak at all, right, in a commitment, and you're very silent, and you split up because of that, because of communication being really shit, right? And you don't speak. And the female wants the male to open up more and speak, but you split up. The female goes off and maybe meets another karmic energy that will not shut the fuck up. And they get bored of it, like, oh my God, will you please shut the fuck up? You are really doing my head in. It's like, Spirit's like, well, that's what you wanted, right? No, not this much. Well, there isn't balance to life, sweetheart. If you want to leave a person because they're not speaking to you, we'll give you someone that does a lot and make you realize what you've been putting the male through, telling them to speak more. And now you've got somebody that does and you don't want that either. What the hell do you want, right? When you're in circumstances of life, you have to look at, where am I now? What circumstance and who am I dealing with? And what is it that I've been thinking about the most that I want a person to do that is not doing it for me? Because when you get it from someone else, you'll get that tenfold. Karma comes around and it gives you the whole lot, right? But it's not always from the person that you're dealing with. They give you it when you've been blaming someone. They give you it from someone else. It's a reflection. So you come back, you get mirrored, you get triggered, and then you come back when you are on a soulmate to inflame journey, and then you end up back at square one, where it's kind of like, okay, there are certain things that we need to talk about, but, you know, so I don't know if you guys understand what I'm trying to say to you, that happens karmically with people. The male would go off and the male would probably get something of the same but opposite to what the female got, right? That's when karma's dealt. Karma is never dealt when you guys are together. Karma is only given to you when you are split up and you're not getting from that. You'll get it, but you won't, nothing will ever come a harm of another person Some people out there on internet land believe that, you know, I'm waiting for them to get my just desserts and for something bad to happen to them because they're a prick. It doesn't happen that way. Right? It means that you will get what you've been wanting that much, but when you get it, you won't want it because it will be in the form of talking too much. Say, for instance, someone's like me, right? They don't drink alcohol, right? Don't drink alcohol. Can't drink it, don't want it. It's not good for me. I've stopped a long time ago, right? So say if someone was like, you're boring as fuck, Dave. You don't drink at all. You're so boring. I wish you would drink, right? And you're like, no, and they keep on at you for ages, and you split up. I can't deal with an alcoholic, right? Cannot deal with a person that's a goddamn alcoholic. All they do is drink, complain and moan, right? So you split up, and say the male, if they've been drinking, they get clean, right? They get clean. They'll meet somebody in the future that starts drinking, and they'll be like, to the male, you're so boring. You don't drink. It's like, I'm fucking detoxing. I've been clean for the last year. How have you now? Well, let's see about that then. Let's go to the boozer and get absolutely hammered. I don't want that. No. Right? So it'll pull a trick on you. So, for instance, when I'm speaking, someone here has an alcohol problem. Okay, they drink quite a lot, or it's going on in a boozer, in a pub, a restaurant, somewhere of like where there's like alcohol being served, or somebody drinks a lot, and they are more than likely this is like a secret lemonade drinker, really. Right? Somebody that does it at home. They drink at home. They don't really say much, do much. They do it at home. Okay. And that might be heartbreaking for you to sit and watch that. So I don't want to watch it. I don't want to see you destroy yourself. Right? Something there like that is a message for you. Someone's drinking quite a lot. Right? Scorpio, not too bad for 3 o'clock in the morning in a van, if it's right. Queen of Wands. King of Pentacles. You're going to have to wait and join the join button below in order to be able to get your proper reading, Scorpio. Because I'm in a van and I can't. Because I've got a feeling that there are going to be new people or some kind of like success here. Okay, coming up for you. Because if you've got back with someone, or you're like really good, this person's like a spatula, bruv, or a bachelor, where they're an extremely passionate, loving, caring, stable individual. This isn't like, unless I was to clarify it, who knows? But at the moment, as it stands, this is a very loving, caring, passionate individual that's very stable, like a loving husband or a loving person that would become a husband. Someone that loves you, right, a lot. Very stable. But at the moment, some of you may be getting divorced from this person and leaving them, right? This could be the other woman or man that is involved within a third-party situation, because this is paradoxed. If it's Capricorn, it's Gemini, because they're major arcana 6s. Okay, if it's Virgo, it's a 9. If it's Taurus, it's Sagittarius, life path 5, life path 9, so on and so forth. This is the same within fire and Aquarius, Leo. I'm not going to go into it, Dave. So who knows, right? So it can be new and old. The couple that are hidden in a third-party situation that get on really well as a stable energy, but may not be able to be together because they're not an actual counterpart, but they've got connection, but we're not together. One may have an ex-husband or a husband, because 2 is Libra, and it requires divorce and settlements from this king in order to be free from it. That would clarify it as one of those. So you'd probably get a good clarification from one of these and a bad one with one of these. Because you've got also 2 women and 1 man. Okay. So there's a third party all up in here. If it is, I think this is more platonic or genosonic than anything else. I don't think it's like a serious, huge connection that someone has with an ex, because I believe some of you are trying to get divorced from this person. And if someone is reconciled or with someone, they are with them, and they're heading for better times. Like better times are coming here with this energy, because it's, I noticed that I love you, and I'm very optimistic about this connection that I've got back with you. And you know, we are now looking to be stable again and start, you know, doing things as a team. Okay, so that's what I've got for you guys. If you want to help me and support me and get loads in return, don't forget below is the join button, and it only costs you $4 in order to join per month. In return, you get stuff when I'm at home, so it's all like faced on the camera, on the table. You get weeklies, monthlies, 150 teaching videos. What do they think about you? What do they feel about you? What are their expectations? What are their this? What are their that? You know, loads of other different stuff. It comes up at all different debates. $4, bruv. What do you want? You know, it's a fucking bargain. Okay, so hopefully you help me out, because now I am cack-lovered, bruv. I've got no idea where my career is going. I am 3 times Scorpio, Nanu, in the rising, and north. But yeah, if you want to help me out, then please join. Okay, please make sure you smash that like button and leave me a nice comment. Really would appreciate it, guys. Thanks very much, and I'll see you later.